WiLD941.com.
Big show, Wild 94.1, the Bass Party Station. In here with Ralphie May. We all just been sitting here staring at each other with the lights dim. It's very crazy. It's very crazy right now. All right, now he's been checking out her Uggs.
My Ugg boots, that's
Yeah, but her boots don't go that high. He's like looking you up and down. Like,
well, I'm just imagining what they would do if they was up high. You know what I'm saying? Really, you do not have the body for radio. Usually chicks in radio look like me with a wig on. You know what I mean?
yeah, they got that hot voice, and you come pick up a prize, and you're like, ooh.
Did you get a billboard yet out of these CBS people? Come on. All right.
No.
CBS, go to CBS Outdoor, make a call, email in-house, okay? All right, get a billboard, okay? Put your new talent up there with Orlando and the other guys looking in the back being creepy, okay? All right, that's all you got to do. That's all you got to do.
Her up front and us just looking like,
yeah.
That's a winner.
That's a winner, Jack.
That's a winner right there. Ralph, when he comes in, he don't just come in to like kick. I mean, he could be promoting his show. He could be doing all this other stuff. He comes in and he starts managing the building. Like, all right, we need a billboard for, we need this. I mean, he needs to be my manager because he comes in and gets it in.
I would, man. I would. I'd love to work with you.
I'd love to watch you negotiate. You're like, all right, baby.
No.
Here's some cannon strips. First of all.
Everybody, let's same level.
Everybody, let's get on the same. I'm gonna stone like a gravel road.
Yeah, right?
I still wear your biblical horror shirt.
That's a great shirt, man.
And I get more. I bought shirts from Ralph because last time Ralph came through, I was dying laughing and I was walking out in my euphoric feeling. And that was when I went with that guest.
Yes.
When me and the other radio guy's wife went. Yeah, you don't know that story. Yeah, that's the weird.
I wasn't here.
It was his fault. It was all his fault.
I kind of instigated it, but it was a real good FU to someone real special. Okay, it was.
Where'd y'all go?
We went to the Improv. We went to Ralphie's show because we were on the air and we were basically talking about how we hated Bubba, and then.
And I brought proof. Remember, he
brought in proof of him like peppering around the N-word, everything else, whatever.
Calling his own employees N-words.
Yeah, so it was like it got a little stupid, and so when we were talking about it, she texted me, and he happened to be asking me about her, and so she called, and then he blew it up like, oh my God. Don't take it out.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
that's the best, man.
And then somebody ran up on us in his show while he's doing his stand-up and and snapped a picture of us sitting next to each other. And then when we went out for Ralphie's meet and greet, like 15 people walked up to me and were like, dude, did you take this picture? And I'm like, no, somebody snapped it, and somebody had tweeted it out. Like, look at them, whatever. Yeah. So I was so
we heard
happy.
The crack and the cry of just knowing that his old bed was gonna get abused. I love it.
But it was funny because when I went out there, I got all the Ralphie shirts. I bought like one shirt. He gave me like 5 others, and it was one that said, "I'm stoned like a biblical whore." Yeah, and I wear that shirt all the time, and people look at me like that and the HNIC shirt.
Oh, I know. They're like, what?
They're like, that's a picture of Ralphie. I'm like, that's
Did
right.
I tell you? That's my name in my company. Okay, is you can pick anything you want. You can be CEO, president. I'm the HNIC. Okay, and what's really funny, Orlando, is that the name of my company is D's Nuts Entertainment. All right, so I'm the HNIC of D's Nuts. Okay, ain't that hilarious? I've been audited 3 times. Okay, the first was a non-humorous couple of white dudes, and then the next one was an older Asian guy
from the IRS.
IRS. All right, but the last one was this black IRS agent, okay, and he was like over this little white guy, right? And they come in, and he's gonna be all hard ass like everybody else. It's been like 6 months. It's an ordeal. These things are ordeals.
Yeah.
All right. And then he reads my articles of incorporation, and he's like, are you the HNIC of D's Nuts Entertainment? And I go, yes, sir, I am. He goes, make sure everything adds up. We're going to get out of here right now. All right? Love it, money. Love
Gave you a pound, like, all right, brother.
Man, I know, man. It's like, this is the greatest of all time. For that alone, it was worth it.
Now, you got people hitting this up. Like, I mean, first of all, everybody's jealous that you got the strips popping in here. They say, I'm so jealous that you guys got the strips. And mother blanking Ralphie May. He is my favorite. His weed stories crack me up. You do, Cass from K-Love. You know K-Love's black.
Yeah.
I mean, you're very popular with the hood. You're popular with the hood, and you're popular with stoners, because somebody, when you were talking about your bus before, and I think you were on with Cal, and somebody was like, dude, Ralphie, they made up you know that telephone game? You tell somebody something, and by the time it gets to the other side, it's changed. They were like, dude, Ralphie May can't fly anymore. And I was like, what? And they're like, yeah, because of Guam. And I was like, what? I'm like, what? He can't fly no more because of Guam?
No. All right, that's one of my all-time dumbest things I've ever done, okay? In my defense, though, okay, we left on a Sunday morning, and that was, I hadn't slept after kicking it with Snoopy, okay? And you've hung out with Uncle Snoop, okay? You know, I mean, he be bringing the death, son, okay? All right, and he got that big-ass black Samoan, okay? You know what I'm talking about, that big black Samoan, okay, who can roll a joint without, like, he just goes like this. Okay? He rubs his two palms together. Boom. A big-ass blunt, okay? And just, you're like, do that again, okay? And then pick me up and hold me like a baby. And this guy's 6'4" in every direction, okay? And so I got really blazed up, okay, so high, okay? And then we drove through the night to get to L.A. to take the flight to Guam, okay? All right, and I take 2 of these breast strips, okay? And these were, the ones that I had then were stronger than these, okay? And, I got on the flight at LAX and closed my eyes and then woke up hitting the landing in Hawaii. Okay, that's like 7 hours. Okay,
you slept straight through.
You slept straight through, and then as I'm getting my stuff together, there was the flight attendants came on and go, "You were so funny." I'm like, "What do you mean?" "No, you were hilarious." What did I do? Apparently, when the pilot said, we're at 37,000 feet, I yelled, some of us are a little higher. I dropped it inward. Didn't know I did it, okay? And I remember I had taken pictures with this sweet little black couple that was going on their honeymoon to Hawaii, right? And my heart was broken. I'm like, oh my God, now I gotta find these people and apologize. I did not mean to do anything. I was out of my mind. They go, no, they thought you were hilarious. They were taking pictures with you. You were passed out. Oh, no. The brothers, okay. And sure enough, like 3 weeks later, after all this stuff in Guam hits, okay, that I took weed and I didn't know I did, those guys they sent me their photos on their phone.
From the plane?
Yeah, oh my God. I got drool coming down my mouth. So funny. Okay, so I walk from that plane to the next plane, and then we fly to Guam. Same thing. Okay, I fall asleep and wake up in Guam. Okay, that's 8 hours. Okay,
and it's very easy for a fat guy to fall asleep in the plane because you can't move around.
Right.
So it's like you end up in this. It's like it's like swaddling a baby.
Exactly.
You fall asleep quick.
I'm in, Jack. I'm in. All right, so we land in Guam, okay, and I'm late getting off the plane, okay. I go to get freshened up on those big planes. They got enough bathroom to get in there and, do some work to it. And I'm going out, and at the bottom of the escalator, my wife is standing there, and she's like, "You don't have anything on you, do you?" And I'm like, no, I took it all out in L.A. She's like, "Okay, because there's dogs everywhere." And I'm like, I love dogs. Okay? And, you're stoned, you get on a mission. Like, I'm going to love these dogs right now, man. I could use them. Right now. So I zombie walk past a bathroom, an amnesty box where you can put anything in and it doesn't count against you.
Yeah, so God gave you options.
Oh, tons. Okay, then I walk 68 feet out of my way, okay, to go pet a drug dog. Okay, I'm petting the drug dog, all right, and the dog sits down. Now, that indicates to the handlers that I have contraband on me, okay? And, like, that wasn't good enough. There was another dog working a whole another pile of luggage, and I'm like, Come here, baby. Right? So I call that dog over too, and I'm like petting both these dogs, and they're both sitting down, looking up at their handlers like, is this for real? Easiest one of all time. But I'm like, these dogs get it. They know I'm a dog person. You know what I mean? Okay.
The dog whisperer.
I know. So they keep on coming up to me. Have you filled out your paperwork yet? And I'm like, yeah. Do you need to go to the bathroom? No, I'm fine. Are you sure? You don't have anything on? No. So we go through. Okay, I got my family there. Okay, and they got my backpack up there, and I call my backpack Whitney because it's black and full of pills. Okay. I know I'm wrong. I'm going to hell on that one. But they open it up and they go. I mean, they got it in front of them. They go, "Sir, before we open this, is there anything in here you want to tell me about?" I go, well, I got some pills, okay? And they're like, what kind of pills? Like folic acid, okay, nothing good, okay? I think I got Xanax. I got some Xanax, okay, all right. Nothing else, sir? No. You don't have any illegal products? No, I took a ton of weed out in L.A. Okay, you what, sir? I took like $3,000 worth of marijuana products out of my bag in Los Angeles.
Just for this moment?
Yeah.
Because I'm prepared.
I told my wife I wasn't bringing nothing, Jack. I wasn't bringing nothing, okay? And, okay, no problem. So unzip, move my headphones, remove a book. What's this?
Oh, no.
All right, and I'm like, nah, I'm just eyeballing it, officer, but that looks to be about 14 grams of kick-ass weed. And it was signed by Snoop, okay? All right?
He gave you a love package.
Yeah, man, from Uncle Snoop. Okay, and it's like, oh, man, I forgot to take that out. All right, you want to talk about dumb? Oh, this is a fat moment, too. Okay, they emptied my bag out. Okay, not only did they find 14 grams, okay, they found another 22 grams of shake in the bottom of Whitney.
What?
Oh, damn.
In the bottom of Whitney, okay? Yeah. Another 22 grams to the death, okay? But here's this is such a fat moment. I had a Pop-Tart in the bottom of my bag, okay? And it got all broken up and squished, and the Mylar came off of it. And they were reassembling the Pop-Tart like a puzzle, right? And they go, sir, did you put marijuana in the Pop-Tart? Because little pieces of shake had stuck to the jelly of the Pop-Tart. Okay, that's such a fat moment. And I'm like, no, that would make it a Pop-Tart. Okay, it just happened. It's kind of an afterthought of all that weed in there.
That's a great idea, though.
Man, it is a good idea,
that is
right?
a great idea.
Cherry
Good.
in the morning, get the day started right.
Somebody said,
Okay.
damn, does he do weddings? Because this guy from D's Nut Entertainment can do my wedding.
You can't afford me, sir. You can't afford me. I love you. You can't hurt my feelings, though. I love you. All right, thank you for the invite. I'll come. I like a wedding. They took me, okay, after they searched all that stuff, they took me back, all right, and then we had to do the strip search, and I'm like, fellas, that's not necessary. And they're like, no, it is. Trust me, it's not. There's nothing else on me. If you want to do this, we can do this. I don't care, but if I was you guys, I'd apply for some, PTSD time. Take a couple weeks, sit on the beach, okay? All right, because ain't nothing about this. All right, and there's two guys in there, and the guy said, whatever you do, don't make any sudden movements. I'm like, I hadn't done that since 87, Jack. I don't know what you're talking about. Sudden movements. I kick back my underwear, and this guy has to run my underwear, the elastic in it, okay? And I'm like, I'm sorry, bro, there's nothing brief about them, okay? Okay, let me ask you a question, Orlando, okay? All right, if you had to check from behind a man's genitalia, okay, all right,
From behind?
from behind. That's how they did it, okay? All right, that's when they did it, all right? Now, how long would it take you to ascertain that there's nothing there on the suspect?
Quick.
Like a second and a half?
Second and a half, tops. I'm like, whoop, all right, nothing there.
That's because you're not a well-trained customs officer.
Okay.
Those guys need approximately 45 seconds with a slow roll, like they're judging tomatoes in the fair. Okay, and then a little tug, okay, and then from back to the rug, okay, tug, back to the roll, tug.
Oh.
I know.
Did he say, you want special massage right here?
No, but, oh my God, that sounds like JFK Boulevard, don't it? Okay, I know. No, what I was cracking up is that that's that's when he said the first nice thing he said to me. He's like, hey, we really love your comedy, you know? And I'm like, what am I supposed to say now? He's got his hand on my junk. Okay? I'm like, thanks for the support. Okay, I mean, what do you say? Okay, so I'm getting all that. Okay, that's horrible, all right? But in his zest and glee to get to the fun stuff, okay, like my junk, all right, he forgot to get my head and face, okay? So without changing gloves, same hand, after 18 hours in first class sweating, okay, I had that ball funk all over me. You are looking at the only man who's ever teabagged himself. Oh, my God. All right, I bathed in Perel. They had one of them big-ass jumbo Costco Perels. I just opened it, and that stuff burns, man. It burns. All right, so I'm sitting there all Pereled up, okay, like I'm just like thrown off a boat or something, okay. I'm like, and they go, Ralphie, I don't know what's going on. Somebody big's coming, okay? And they all the guys I'd been dealing with in customs, like the sergeants and below, left. And then in came 2 lieutenants, a captain, the head of Guam's customs, the U.S. prosecuting attorney for the territory of Guam.
All of them came in the room with you?
All of them in the same room with me.
Oh.
And I'm like, oh, this is where it gets bad. Okay.
No.
And they go, Mr. May, we, just so you know what you're facing, you violated you used 2 airplanes to transport Schedule 1 narcotic through 3 federal institutions, okay? LAX, Hawaii, and Guam airports. And each count is 1 to 3 years plus $5,000 fine. So I was facing 5 to 15 years and $25,000 in fines. Yeah, got real.
25,000 wasn't really that big of a thing. You could cut that was in your fanny pack. You could make that rain. But 5 to what?
Yeah, time. Okay, but he goes, Mr. May, we would have to prove that you intended to bring the narcotics into Guam. And we reviewed the video. Did you know, sir, you walked approximately 68 feet out of your way to go pet a drug dog? And then you called over another one. What if we just give you a $100 fine for possession of marijuana island of Guam under 2 ounces? And you just let us show this at our Christmas party. And I'm like, done. And so I went back in November, the first time since then, okay, and I met the lieutenant governor. I met the representatives.
They knew you were coming.
Hell yeah. Okay, I get off, and the customs guys are all watching me. They're coming off, and they're laughing because they don't have the dogs out, but they've all got these little stuffed dogs.
Oh.
Hey, you got grown men, okay, wearing flak jackets and automatic weapons going roof, roof, roof. Oh, my God. My wife and I are laughing. Everybody, they're all in on the joke, man. They're all in on the joke.
That
Guam
is incredible.
Awesome.
Honestly, the fact that they let you back.
I know, right?
Like, I mean, I would have thought you would have been at least like, you can't come back here.
I know, me too.
But it had Snoop's name on it. That
it
gave you credibility right there.
Autographed, man.
They were like, it's not even his, it's Snoop's.
Yeah, it said to my to nephew Ralphie May from Uncle Snoop.
That's big.
And it's like, oh, man.
God, I can't be mad at Uncle Snoopy.
I know, man. And that was Christmas weed, too. You know it was.
Oh, yeah, you know it was.
Snoop's got the death.
He keeps the
Can
goodness.
we get it any hotter in here? How is this possible that you're this big and you got it this hot? No wonder you're wearing shorts and
That's because I work in here with all of these people, and they like heat. I like a cool.
Yeah,
so I have to sit over here. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. These skinny people don't know how to live.
By the way, good talking to you. Where did you get this one from?
It's them strips, man. It's them cannon strips got me
Is that why you're sitting there?
Silencio, Puerto Rico. Silencio.
Like you can talk to him.
Oh man, I'm zoned out. Them cannon strips got me feeling
It
right.
did kick in, didn't it?
Yeah, right. There's a party going on.
It is a party going because I feel very, very mellow.
Well, this is what it should be, the last day before a break.
It does, man. I had 30 more minutes of the show. I'm talking to my man, Ralphie,
Word.
which is like, I mean, you know, I love talking to this man. Anytime I can get him on, it's crazy. And people are texting in like, oh, my God, where is this guy from? Like, some people are just getting saying that. How do you not know the big Ralph dog? Ralphie May is in the building. Sebring Dave, who writes us every day religiously and is one of our soldiers, said this is one of the best shows ever today.
Man, this might be as good as when we tore up old Dum Dum. Okay, you know what I mean?
Yeah. When we tore up Dum Dum, that was amazing. Like, y'all give him an invite to my birthday party at the Tata's bar, because this guy needs to hang. He has me in tears while I'm driving to work. Good. Ralphie May has me cracking up. This is all of the texts that are coming in. Let's give somebody a pair of tickets.
Yeah, man, let's do that.
January 18th, all right? He's coming to town at the Strass Center, David A. Strass Center. You can call 813-229-STAR to get the tickets. Of course, Ralph Dog does a great show. And 888-429-0941. I'm going to give somebody a pair of tickets to come check him out.
WiLD941.com.